Hello? Alright. Hello. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Coming through on a starry night, it's yours truly, the illustrious Phantom Thief, Kurtis. Alright. I actually didn't check the audio. How's the audio? I always forget to check the audio. I always do this. Hi Black Cat, hi Jam Jam, hello. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I need to make you guys bigger, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. First, okay, let's talk the audio first. Is audio okay? Might be a little bit loud. Maybe more in the of a background type thing. Oh, I paused it for some reason. Okay. Okay, there we go. And let me get like you guys on the big screen here. I'm gonna get you guys on the jumbotron. Hold on. So this one, we'll do this one. Hello? There we go. Okay. I'll put you guys. Oh, these want to be on the right or the left? I usually look at the chat notes. I'll put you guys over here again. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. Coming through on a starry night. It's yours truly, the illustrious Phantom Thief, Kurtis. I think I already did my intro. Did I already do it? But hi. We're just gonna chat today. Hello. Every time I do a chatting stream, I always forget that I have the option to dual stream to YouTube Shorts. So we're doing that today. So if there's anyone on YouTube Shorts, hey. I don't know. I always forget we can do that. I probably should be doing that. I got some shorts and clips I need to release, but I haven't been doing it. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. My sleep schedule has been so fucked. So I've been. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the setting for today. I decided that we have been in the. I decided that I wanted to get out of the house a little bit, so I brought you guys to, I guess a little cafe, here in Starlight City. Don't worry about it. This is not a plot for me to get into your house and steal your things, not at all. Actually, it's not, because I'm not that petty as a Phantom Thief, but. Anyways, hello! You watch Zombie Stage? I totally forgot about that. I am so scared to watch because I don't want to get hit in the feels again. I can't wait to get hit in the feels looking at Alien Stage all over again. It's gonna be a punch in the gut. I really need to before I watch Alien Stage or anything really emotional, I really do need to give myself like a month or so of prep time. I need to be in the mood to want to watch things, because I think I mentioned this on stream yesterday with Plum, but I prefer hopeful stories, not sad ones. So if something is I guess not sad, but more depressing. I don't like depressing, bleak stories, I suppose, because I think real life already has enough of that. So if I'm gonna feel bleak, I'd rather do it in a healthy real life setting rather than through media. But I mean anyways, I need to give myself emotional prep before I see that. There ain't much to steal. If you find something good, I would like to know. I just oh my gosh, I'm gonna dig up something in between the couch cushions or something. It's oh my gosh, I think I lost one of my Pokewalkers. I had 3 Pokewalkers, for example, as a kid. If you don't know what a Pokewalker is, it's a little Tamagotchi thing that you connect, that could, for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that could connect to your game, and you can actually transfer your Pokemon over and have and actually go on a walk with them. This is a Pokewalker. Oh crap, I need to, hold on. Oops, I just grabbed the table. I need to lock that in place. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's one of these things. I lost one of our 3 that we had when I was a kid, and I'm expecting it. I think there's a Ditto in it somewhere. I'm expecting it to pop up at some point. I'm just gonna find it somewhere in my house. Like, it's just gonna be buried somewhere. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm gonna center myself. Here we go. Okay. But we still got 2 more. I've got one currently in use, so. But yeah, I woke up really late. I keep waking up at like 1 a.m. Or not 1 a.m., 1 p.m. But I keep waking up at 1 p.m. because my sleep schedule is super bad. Because all of my friends, everyone in Waystation Echoes and beyond, they all stay asleep. They all like stay awake really late. Except for Lance. Lance is good about his sleep schedule. But everyone stays up super late. And that reflects, I mean, I think that's mainly because a lot of my friends work night shift, but I don't, so I end up staying late talking to them, and then, by extension, my sleep schedule gets worse. It's not as, I mean, because I'm in Pacific time and everyone else I know is in Eastern time, it's not that bad, or like they're in time zones ahead of me, but because it's like not as bad, like, I could be waking up at 4 p.m., but, Don't you auto get a level a day or something? With the Pokewalker? I believe like, what is it? I think I don't know if 1 step equals 1 experience point. It might be some amount of steps equals 1 experience points, and you can get and once you, but then like, once you level up your Pokemon, they won't level up again until you transfer them back into the game. So they can only get 1 level up, they can only get 1 level at a time when you put them in the Pokewalker. Nocturnal. I mean, I am a Phantom Thief of the night. That just makes, I mean, I guess it's I guess it's to be expected. Although I haven't stolen anything in a while, I'm gonna be honest. I probably should. I've been taking a big break from Phantom Thieving. So that's why you might not have heard of me much from that kind of thing, but hey, I think that just means I've been doing less crimes than usual, so so it's fine, right? That just means I've been there's less charges being leveled at me right now. Well, not at me, but because no one knows what my crimes are, but you know, at the Phantom Thief. Anyways. Commute once again just delayed by historical reenactments? I can't even imagine what your commute being delayed by historical reenactments must be like. Hi, Meowbles, welcome. That's gotta be such a sight. Oh wait, is my audio super loud? I feel like I'm peaking my microphone. Getting your commute delayed by historical reenactments is gotta be so funny. Like, I wish it happened in LA. Too bad our commute delays are just because of bad public transportation and everyone want to use a car. So, saw something online about food and I want to try what I saw. That's what my sister does. She sees like stuff online about food and she's like, oh, I'm gonna do that. Although I'm pretty sure she gets like at least 70% of her information off of TikTok and like short form content. So I don't necessarily trust it. I mean, I prefer like curated content, but I will admit I do get information sometimes from short form content. It's kind of inevitable to just quote stuff you hear online. Dongzi, let me see. Rice dumplings. Oh, this is just sticky rice. Where you just wrap some rice in like banana leaf or something, and you just let it steam for a while. My family just calls it sticky rice. my papa, that's your maternal grandmother. At least in Cantonese. My papa would always make this for me as a kid. It was so this is like one of my childhood snacks. That's what I saw. I just want instant ramen. You know, I haven't been in the mood for instant ramen lately, but that's mainly because I'm like a cup noodle fiend, and I eat cup noodles like all the time. I think I've been having too much actually recently. There's something about cheap food that I love so much. I love cup noodles too much. I actually sometimes I just prefer eating. Anyone else like eating instant ramen, like the instant ramen packs, just like raw? I just eat them raw. Sometimes I get like a dip, like a soy sauce or like mayonnaise dip, which is definitely packing on like the calories. But I just if I do that, but I'm gonna completely. This is like my guilty pleasure. I love like eating cheap food, and sometimes I'll just like I'm not in the mood for like the soup, so I'll just eat the ramen raw. Just dry. It's so bad. Good thing I exercise. I really need to exercise it cannot be healthy getting all those cheap fatty calories in. So I'm so glad I keep myself regularly exercised. But yeah. Exercising is a lot of fun. I gotta go out more. I've actually been slacking a little bit. I've been like, I think because, I don't know why. Whenever I come back home to LA, I always get, really, I guess like demotivated. Like I get really lazy. I don't know if it's because I stopped taking it's probably a combination of me stopping, like not really taking my ADHD meds as much, but also I think probably a bit of not really having new stimulation because I've done so much that there is to do in LA already. So I kind of like fall into a slump basically whenever I come back home for the summer, where it's just sort of like I don't feel like doing anything creative and I don't have any like I fall into like a creative block, I guess. Like I feel so much more creative when I'm out, like when I was out like living by myself. So at least like I had new things to do in a different city. So I gotta figure out ways of finding new things to do here in LA so I can get out of creative block. You 20 push-ups? Good for you! I remember when I couldn't do one. Actually, I don't want to bulk up too much because I guess I prefer having a slender frame. Being lean is nice, but I don't want to bulk up too much personally. I don't know if I'm gonna change my my exercise routine. I move out of LA. I want to. I think I've been living, cause I've been like, you know, the past 5 years I've been in college, and I've been living on my own in a different city, and I think I've done my bit of growing up. I think. I mean, I still have more growing to do, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I think I feel at least though that I've grown up to the point where, not necessarily that I feel like okay, I'm gonna be, I'm self-conscious, right? Like I feel like I'm ready to go out there and make my own decisions. Lord knows that I probably am still like a dumb young person in some ways. I can't say a kid anymore because I'm not a kid, even though I kind of still feel like it. But I'm still like kind of a dumb young person, and I'm maybe to an older person like my parents, I might seem reckless and I don't know what to do. But I think I'm at that point in my life where I've like learned to live on my own, and that I want to go and make like a life. I want to move out of the nest. Like, not that I hate my parents or anything, but at least for a bit, I want to go out there, have my own freedom, have the freedom to make my own mistakes and learn things by hand instead of having them be told to me. I just get some life experience out there. I just want to get out of LA a little bit because I've had a taste of something new, and I want to enjoy that a little bit more. So push-ups to chase criminals. I think that's cardio. I think cardio is where it's at. But yeah, I'm planning on moving out of LA at some point. But that might not be for a while because I should probably get some job experience first, or at the very least get my degree. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to do VTubing full time, and then if I can at least make a little bit of money out of it, then that can be like a job experience. But that's wishful thinking. I don't really plan on doing VTubing as a job. I just do it as a hobby. Which, speaking of which, I've been slacking at that. I got some work I need to do. I've been mostly working on like my Anime Expo cosplay, because Anime Expo starts next week. So I've been working really hard on finishing up my cosplay. The wig has been the weirdest part. Because I've been styling it and trying to get it right to perfectly fit my face, and also the makeup. Trying to figure out what the makeup is gonna look like for this cosplay. So I've been taking the past couple days like styling the wig to make sure it works right with my face, and like just trying different makeup things. Yesterday I actually, right before stream, I went out and bought some like contour makeup because I didn't have that on hand. So I gotta go experiment with that after stream. But yeah, you relearned how to run. That's good for you, Cat. Running is so great. I'm so glad you can enjoy it again. Yeah. I've been slacking on running, honestly. I've been like reducing myself to like 1 run a week because I've been busy and I've been like haven't had the motivation to go out. Also partially because I've been waking up late and that's like eating into my energy and my stamina. So I should probably fix my sleep schedule so I can wake up with like and not be tired, you know? and then do a run in the morning. So, but I should probably actually maybe after stream I should do a run because this would normally be my exercise day. I just haven't done it yet. And okay, yeah, maybe after stream would be a good time to run actually. I gotta find time to do stuff. But yeah, I've been working on my cosplay for Anime Expo a lot recently. So I've been like diverting attention away from my channel to focus on that. Although I probably should upload something or do something at the very least for my channel other than streams. But yeah, so the cosplay is going good. It's like almost there. I just need to get the makeup right, and then I think we'll be all good. And then I've been learning a lot actually about framing your face and like doing makeup better, because I was like okay at makeup, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if anyone else, I don't know if you guys are into makeup. This is weird, but I feel like my natural features are like really, because okay, I look very generically Asian. You can see it, like, I mean, you just look at me. I look very like generically Asian, but I have like a very like, and so I also have a very generic face. So when it comes to like cosplays and disguises and everything, I tend to like just rely on my natural features a lot because they're so standard that it's really malleable. And I also feel like my face has like a decent amount of like, I don't know if anyone relates to this, but like a decent amount of like natural makeup. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like there's like shading and like markings on my face that like, it's actually really frustrating because like it looks like I have like makeup on naturally a little bit with my eyes and everything, and it's like hard to like match it because yeah, I'm Asian boy. I'm a Chinese boy. Hello, Asian boy. Yeah, but it's really hard because I also have like natural like shading on my face. So like, as you can see on my face, right? Like I have like really high cheekbones and everything, but like also from the front, and also because of the way my hair is shaped, it looks. I can go either masculine or cute because I'm somewhere in the middle, right? So, but like, so, and like there's also natural contour on my face that sort of like balances out my high cheekbones, I guess. So I can kind of use my natural face to swing in either direction. But like, so it's really frustrating because when I put makeup on, then like it first of all gets rid of like the natural shading on my face, and then I have to so then my face looks more masculine. But then like if I put like foundation on, but also like it's really hard to like match the quality of like my natural like shading, and I'm like, God, I look better without makeup. Pretty. I don't know if I still feel comfortable saying I look pretty. Because it feels very vain. I don't want to feel vain. But at the same time, I am a little bit proud of it because I feel like, you know, like my real face, same thing as my VTuber face, right? I actually learned how to wear my VTuber face before I learned how to wear my real face, even though they're like kind of the same, but, or like my everyday face, but like, it's, I think I've put a lot of work into learning how to wear my own face and make the most of it, so I feel a little bit more confident in being like proud of the way I look. But also I honestly think that like it doesn't really matter how you look as long as you learn how to own it. I think anyone can look good. I didn't really know how to wear my face before, so I was kind of bad at it, honestly. That's why I probably wear the mask a little bit less. I used to wear my Phantom Thief mask all the time. But I think I've learned how to wear my own face a little bit better. Actually, it's insane. I was actually looking at I always knew that without me telling Mikan anything, my model artist, mikanmochi, they're great. I love them. But without me even telling them, I think, honestly, they got my face, but like, I've mentioned this before, but my VTuber self, and I was talking about this, like, actually no, that's a unrelated conversation. I'm gonna go on a tangent if I say that. I've always mentioned that my VTuber self is kind of just my real self. Like, I don't think there's any, like, separation there. So, there's zero separation between me being a VTuber and me being myself. Like, the person I put out as a VTuber is just me. So, I feel like so my model was always meant to reflect myself, but honestly, without me even telling Mikan, the more I look at my own model, the more I'm like, I think it's just because I'm like very generically Asian. Like, I have a very generic Asian face, but like my face shape and the way my face and like body and like everything, my VTuber model actually really closely matches like my real life body, and I did not tell Mikan to do that. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, wow, this is actually really similar. I think it's just because I'm like really generically Asian, but like my jawline is the same. The fact that I have high cheekbones. And, you know, I'm gonna bring up the bald picture that we had earlier without the bangs. Hold on. Is it here? I don't know, I'm nerdy about this stuff because I like observing and like noticing facial features because it helps me inform like how I draw people and faces for art. But so obviously the person I look at the most is me in the mirror. So I've been like noticing a lot of features about myself. So that's why I talk about this so much. But here, I don't know if you can see that. Here, generic NPC. Yeah, I look really generically Asian. But you can kind of see like the shadow of my head, right? Like the forehead out here. If I pull up my bangs, and you can see where my actual like skull and my actual like head shape ends. And you can see if I pull up my bangs, I actually look like fairly like masculine. Like, I actually have a fairly long face. You know, and obviously like I turn my head, you can see like I have high cheekbones. Actually, Ara Mama was actually in charge of that because, you know, live 2D rigging, and she was asking me how I want my cheekbones. I was like, should it be low? Actually, I think I have a reference picture of that. Let's see. Where's my? I think I have it. I think I have it somewhere. So I think with the head turn or something. Is this the same? Yeah, you can see in this like beta version, my like cheek was like a little bit like wider, but I think I specifically was like put the cheekbone a little bit higher up because I think that is. I think actually I was in the middle of class and I went to the bathroom to look in the mirror for this, and I sketched it out. I was like, okay, I think this is how the cheekbone should be because this is kind of how I am. So that's why the cheekbone looks like that. So I mean, but it's also because that's like when I drew a lot, I would draw the cheekbones high up because when I looked in the mirror, that's what I saw. But you know, my face shape is like the exact same, and especially the fact that like my head is like actually a lot smaller than you can see here, but like my hair is like super like goes out a lot. That's not just anime hair. My real hair, like, and obviously because my VTuber self is my real self, is like that fluffy. Like my hair is like super fluffy, and I use it to pad out my head shape. So like it actually just does, like the way I have my bangs and frame my face, it actually does like give the illusion of like making my face like look, I guess, not as masculine, I guess, because this like look cuter, I think. So I was actually looking at that, I was like, wow, like I did not realize how much like this actually matches like how I actually wear my face a lot without like me actually telling Mikan to do that. So maybe it was meant to be, I don't know. Hi Primrose, yeah, welcome. Most guys won't wear makeup. Well, I'm not most guys, I'm a phantom thief. It has been a while, welcome. Yeah, I'm not most guys. I've been learning makeup because obviously as both a phantom thief and just someone who really likes fashion, I want to try a lot of different I put on a lot of different outfits and like styles of outfits, and sometimes it's just nice having like different kinds of like makeup to, you know, just like fit with the vibe of the outfit, you know. Edward, I'm a permanent opener now. Oh, hi Primrose, it's nice to see you again. I'm glad you can make it. Sorry I stream. I just tend to stream at this time because I think it's the most convenient for me, and when, I mean, I feel like, you know, keep a consistent schedule so people can, like, people can expect when to stream, when streams are usually gonna be. So I get, you know, keep my streams consistent so people can come consistently. So yeah. He's not like other guys. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm Asian. That's not true. I mean, no. Me being Asian is true. I mean, the fact that I'm Asian makes me not like other guys is not true. That's not. My brain is like just saying whatever the first thing comes to mind. I don't know. I've got blue hair. That makes me not like other guys, I guess. I'm a phantom thief. There we go. Let's do that. Like 4:30 a.m. Works for me, not really. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, yeah, it's only, and you're like 12 hours ahead of me. It's 4:40 p.m. for me. Wow. Yeah. You know, Plum stream is really late though. I guess that's, I mean, I wouldn't think that a lot of people, English-speaking people, would be awake at that time, but I mean, to be fair, that's the only time she can stream, and you know, if Plum always streams late at night, then I guess the regulars for her are gonna show up often then. So, what is Puns? Puns also streams really late, but that's just because that's when he was awake. I stream a bit, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a weird place because like, what? It's like afternoon for like Pacific time, but apparently no one is in Pacific time and everyone is in time zones way ahead of me. So it's like late for everyone else. But like, I don't want to stream at like noon for like the EST people because that's inconvenient for me. I don't know. Anyways. Oh no, you open at 4:30. Okay. 7 per. Okay. Yeah. I can't sleep at 7. I try. Like, if I try to go to sleep before I'm tired, then it just makes me more restless, and I can't. I just toss and turn. I don't know. Maybe I need a firmer bed. Or maybe I need, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. I don't know if it's weird that I talk about like makeup and face and like face shape a lot, I guess. I mean, talk about what you're passionate about, I guess, but like it's one of those things that I like pay attention to a lot because well, first it started out as like me observing other people a lot just for like art purposes, and now it's for like, I mean, it's coming in handy. I guess it's still an art. Makeup is still an art, I suppose. So, or I guess like not necessarily weird, but like, I guess I should just talk about what I'm autistic about. I guess just talk whatever my passions are. I feel like it's a weird passion to have, or something that's weird to talk. I feel like not weird, but like something that like, I guess that not a lot of people can relate to when I talk about it. But I mean, like, I don't know if people observe other people's faces that closely, but I do. I go through my window. Anyways, yeah. Oh my gosh, I swear, the two sunniest rooms in my house, my like family house, is my bedroom and the living room. Not in that order. The living room, actually, no, the living room is more sunnier than my room, but like my room is a close second. So I get my room gets the second most sun in the entire house and the most sun of any of the bedrooms, and because mine is the only one that like faces the street, so there's less shade, and like my windows also face like toward like out like also face like outside towards the sun. So during the afternoon, the sun beams directly into my room, and also I have these like white, really thin, almost like not like see-through, but like I can kind of see through them, but like almost see-through curtains. So my room gets so much sun, and it's also really badly insulated. Or my windows are like, I don't know. My room has, for some reason, I think it's just I think it's something to do with like the gaps in the windows or something. It's just worse insulated. It has worse insulating than any other room in the house. So during the summer, when the sun's beaming into my room during the afternoon, it gets hotter than the rest of the house, especially when I'm streaming and my PC is blowing hot air and I have my door closed. But also, it also gets colder at winter because of the bad insulation. But honestly, after having experienced my apartment in my college, where the insulation was like, where it was like super well insulated, no AC, no ventilation, and then like no awning so the sun is beaming in all the time, and like my window faces the sun even more than normal. But so in the afternoon, not only like the sun is literally like directly like not like is like I can face straight out of my like patio door, and the sun is coming directly in. It was like 90 degrees during the summer. So now to me, even though it's like the middle of summer and the sun is beaming into my house, I don't feel hot at all. I'm like used to it at this point. Autism, hypervigilant about things. Yeah. I'm starting to suspect that I might have ADHD plus autism. Well, not starting to. I've been suspecting it for a bit. So, I've been suspecting it for a bit. So, I think later this summer, probably in August, I might try to get like an official diagnosis to see if I do have autism. So of course I don't want to claim that I do until I do get an official diagnosis. I don't want to say anything. So, but I have been strongly suspecting it for a while. So, yeah, my sister has blackout curtains, which is weird because I think her room gets the least amount of sun in the house because her room faces our backyard and there's a roof over there, and she only has one tiny window, and like the patio like roof is like extends way over, and then we also in our backyard we have like tall trees, so barely any sun gets into her room anyways. So I don't know why she needed blackout curtains, but she got them. Yeah. Suntan. I should probably start wearing like. I haven't really been like too concerned about my skin, but I should probably start wearing like sunscreen when I go out. I need to remember that, like just to protect my skin a little bit, because I already have acne. It's only barely in check for streams, but I should probably start wearing that to help protect my skin a little more and like prevent like any acne scars. So yes, I have acne. Yes, I do my best to hide it. Just for stream though. I don't really mind it in everyday life. Actually, I think my mom is more concerned about it. Anyways. Okay. I'll fight the sun. Wait, was that the meme of like the fuck the sun. Get the sun out of here. I don't really mind the sun. Yeah, I never really minded the sun. I mean, I grew up in LA summers. You know, when like it's not humid, but when my idea of a hot summer day is like between 90 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. That's my idea of a hot summer day. And then like a normal, or just like an average summer day. And then my average to hot, and then like my idea of like an average winter day is like about 75 degrees Celsius, or that's about like what? Oh no, 75 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius, which is like what? That's like 22 to 25 degrees Celsius. So and then also in a marching band, we would be in the sun a lot. So I really don't mind the sun anymore. And I also run when the sun's out. Like when the sun is usually hottest out. That's why I normally do my run. Because, you know, heat training and all that. So yeah, I really don't mind the sun that much, but I probably should at least wear sunscreen. Triple digits here in the weekend and Monday. I am so sorry for you. Please hang in there. I mean, I guess when you have air conditioning though, it really does help to fight off like the triple digits. If I didn't have, now that I'm thinking about it, if I didn't have air conditioning, having a triple digit day would be so much worse. It would be so bad. You'll be safe. Good, good. Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace when I go back to my apartment for one final summer semester in about a week. Because right after Anime Expo, I'm going back to college to finish up a summer semester and for 6 weeks. And it's gonna be in the middle of summer, and oh god, I am dreading to know what it will feel like in my apartment while I stream. That is going to be a test of endurance for me. I think one time I saw it was already like 85, 90 degrees after a stream once. Back like, I think it was like in early end of August, early September, when we were back when I first moved into my apartment for college last year. I do not want to know what it's gonna be like in the middle of summer. It's like a popsicle. I might like, I'm gonna have to do whatever I can to stay cool. You want to stream and do summer school? Well, it's not like I'm gonna not stream. It'll be fine. I'll be doing less classes than usual, so it'll be less intensive, and I'll also be able to focus on them better. I tend to perform well in summer school. I mean, I've streamed in summer school before. The infamous ice cream eating stream, where I ate an entire liter and a half, an entire tub of ice cream, of vanilla ice cream, under 30 minutes on stream. What was that like? That was what? Was that 3 summers ago? That was like 2 or 3 summers ago. That was I mean I had enough time to do streams like that, so God, I still hate ice cream. Summer school is super condensed. I mean, the fact that it's super condensed, I mean, even, okay, I've always done way better at summer school than I have at regular school. I think because, you know, I have like ADHD. I've got like so I have and like hyper attention and everything. So I can focus. And also I think I might have like ADHD. So I can hyper focus, but I can't do it for too long. So when it goes over the entire semester, usually about halfway through the semester, I lose interest, and I start struggling. But if it's summer school and it's only it's like less topics than I have to do during the normal semester, then like my brain, because I think one of the things I struggle with the most is like I want to hyper focus on something, so my brain has trouble like switching gears. It's like my brain is like almost like a minotaur, right? Or I don't know if anyone's been seeing like the YouTube shorts of like Puddles the cat. Has anyone seen that? Okay, I don't know, but basically, my brain wants to go in one direction and takes a long time to turn. So I tend to do better if I can hyper focus on a topic, or on less topics. So if I can. So I've always done better in summer school because it's only 1 or 2 topics, and it's for a shorter amount of time, so I can just do it better. So TikTok brain rot. I'm not on TikTok. Actually, my TikTok is probably deprecated. My TikTok account, oh gosh, I haven't posted on that in forever because I don't think TikTok really favors YouTube Shorts type content anymore, the way stuff I do. I guess I could still post on it, but my TikTok account, I haven't even updated my profile picture. It's still my old model, and it's been like a year since we used the old model. So maybe I should just take my TikTok account off of my social. But I guess it's my official TikTok. So I don't know. Anyways, okay. I gotta get some water because I already ran out of water. I should probably get a bigger cup, but and I've been yapping a lot. So give me a hot sec. I'm gonna go get some water. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Tic-tac-toe. Should I just... Here. Hold on. I locked my door. Okay, I did lock my door. Okay. Can't have my family walking in on me while I stream. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok. Honestly, I literally just re-uploaded my YouTube Shorts to TikTok, and then that was it. I didn't do any. I literally did not watch anything on TikTok. I would just upload my thing and then see my see the analytics, and then call it a day. That would be it. I've not logged into TikTok in forever. Should I just? I mean, I should just. Maybe I should. You guys are really convinced. I really want to play tic-tac-toe on my forehead. Yeah. So I'll be. Yeah. So next week will be Anime Expo. So I actually don't know how much I'm gonna be able to stream next week. I might only do one stream next week actually, because Anime Expo is gonna be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm gonna have to go back to my college. So, yeah, we'll see. I might only be able to fit one stream in before Anime Expo starts, but we will do an Anime Expo. I guess we'll do an Anime Expo recap afterwards. But I'm more excited for a talkathon in August, because I get to meet Vic. And I guess I won't spoil it yet, but I think I've spoiled it a little bit. But some other VTuber friends in Montreal, so that'll be fun. I'm actually like a lot more excited for that than Anime Expo, mainly because I've been to Anime Expo so many times. I'm not excited for it. I mean, it's my local convention, but I like Anime Expo a lot, and I'm always excited for it every year because there's always so much fun stuff to do. But I think this time, because Montreal is gonna be new and like Otakuthon is gonna be new, and I get to see more friends, I'm probably more excited for that. Despite how excited I am for Anime Expo all the time. There's new things. Maybe I get some new inspiration too. I'm always looking for the next new thing to do, so I can get some more inspiration on what to do for my channel. Oh my gosh, that was even. No, I'm not really into Offkai. The thing is, okay, Offkai is, well, first of all, I guess would I call myself a purist when it comes to being a VTuber? Maybe. I guess I hold VTubing, at least to me, to be something a little bit sacred, because I've been a fan for so long, and this is something I'm really passionate about. So I don't really have any but I guess for me, I don't really have any. That might sound weird that I wouldn't want to go to Offkai, even though I'm such a big VTuber fan, or I love the spirit of VTubing so much. But the thing is that I don't really have, like, I think having a VTuber Expo, kind of like, or like, showing up to a VTuber Expo, at least in my brain, sort of betrays it, because I see so many VTubers going to Offkai, right? Like, they're like, not like they are showing up as an event. They're just going and showing up as like a person, and then they write like their names, like who they are on their card, on their like attendance badge. And to me, that at least, like, I think this is also part of the reason why I would never do a face reveal, because I feel like that would ruin almost like my sanctity as a VTuber. Like, part of the appeal and part of like the part of what it is that, like, you know, I am like my model, right? Like, so I feel like that's like a that's a barrier that should not be crossed, almost. So I don't want to show up to Offkai and like out myself, you know? I don't really want to do that. And also because I don't really like have anything I want to go to Offkai for, I suppose. Like there's no one I really want to meet up with at Offkai. Like, so because I don't want to like necessarily show my face, unless it's like, I think like personal friends, I wouldn't really want to show up Offkai. And also it's like, I think also part of the reason is just location and timing. Like Offkai is always so close to Anime Expo, so it's like really like, it's like for me it's usually one or the other. Like I don't want to go to both because they're both expensive, and also like Offkai seems like it would be easy to go to because it's also in California, but like it's just far enough that it's a hassle to go to because it's in like San Jose, which is just south of San Francisco, which is in Northern California, which is the other side of California from LA. So it's just far enough where either I have to endure in like a 6 to 8 hour drive to San Jose for Offkai, or I just fly there. So it's just far enough that it's an inconvenience that I don't want to drive and potentially have to get a flight, which makes it more expensive. And it's so close to Anime Expo, and it's just, no, I don't want to go to Offkai. Like, it's just the part of the thing where, like, I just don't want to out myself as a VTuber. I'm, like, pretty introverted, so I don't really have, like, a big incentive to, other than, like, my close friends that I've been hanging out with for like, multiple years, I don't really have, like, I'm not, like, I don't know. I don't really have like an incentive to like go and like, oh, I need to meet you in person, like other VTubers in person. I mean, I'm fine with just meeting them online because I think that's part of the appeal, I guess. I don't know. It's fun. I guess I'm also just, I'm just introverted and like, I don't know. It's more of like, it's a combination of I don't want to like, I guess break immersion. Is it really breaking immersion if my VTuber self is already my real self? But I mean, like, anyways, it's not like, I don't want to, like, break I guess, like, it's part of that where I don't want to cross that barrier. I don't want to out myself at, like, Offkai and, like, people suspecting, like, hey, that guy has got blue hair. He looks like, you know, he looks like he could be, he could have enough, mental problems to be a VTuber. That's such a stereotype. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't say that. But... I mean, even though I just like blue hair, it's not like I didn't anyways. But the thing, I haven't attended any VTuber cons, is period. Like, it's part of the, I mean, I think it's part of the reason, like, it's the way I am, you know? Like, look at me, I have such a basic design, and I don't have any lore as a VTuber. And I'm just like a regular Phantom Thief. Like even as a Phantom Thief, I don't have anything like spectacular about me. And I have admitted, like I look generically Asian. That's kind of the point, I guess. I don't feel like I want to stand out too much. Like, I mean, obviously I have blue highlights, so I do end up standing out. But for me, like the appeal of being a VTuber has never been like to make like some super special OC, some super unique OC that is like super complicated with animal ears and like super elaborate outfit and like the best rigging. I've always just been more like, I guess as both a person and as a VTuber fan, I've always been more enamored with the simple things, I guess. The more so that's why my design is so simple. Like I've always liked I've eventually gotten to VTubers that had pretty simple designs, honestly, like not very elaborate designs, because that was what it was like back in the day, and it's not like I'm putting on a character. My VTuber self is my real self, so like I've mentioned many times before. So like I guess to me, I guess I'm not presenting myself as someone who's super unique, I suppose. I'm presenting myself as my archetype. Like, I think if I'm very simple and you can like, and I'm just presenting myself as my archetype, then like instead of trying to blaze something that is unique to me, just like present myself and like, you know, literally just embody the archetype I'm meant to be, which is, you know, Phantom Thief. Then like that makes it easier for people to understand me, and like I just like that better, and it makes it less difficult to put on like a persona. Like I don't need to be some super special guy with lore and everything. I'm just like Phantom Thieves are just like regular people who also happen to do noble things at times, and that's just how I feel about myself. So I don't really feel like I need to be embodied more than I don't really feel like I need to be special in any way, I guess, and I don't need to stand out. So in that way, I kind of just want to blend in with the crowd. Like I have no incentive to be special or anything. I just have an incentive to be whatever me is, I guess. And I don't really need to show that off to anyone else. I'm just confident in myself. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I just sort of the spirit is that like, because I'm just sort of like myself and I don't really need to be anyone else, I like then like I don't really have a like I think it's different for me because I am a VTuber. Like I don't need to go to a VTuber con because I already am one. So going there wouldn't feel like I'm going as a fan, I suppose. And also like I feel like I don't have any incentive to like put my name on my badge and then be like, oh, I was here at Offkai. Look at me, I'm a VTuber. I have no incentive to do that. Like I think it is just simply because I'm a VTuber. I don't want to go to a VTuber convention because I don't want to go as a VTuber myself. I want to go as, if I ever did go, I would just go as a fan. I don't want to go as Kurtis Hoshimoto, the Phantom Thief VTuber. I want to go as Kurtis Hoshimoto, just some regular guy, I suppose. Yeah, there are VTuber cons. Anyway, sorry, that was a really big tangent. I don't really, but yeah, I guess the main takeaway, the main reason why I went into that tangent is just because, I really am just some guy, at the end of the day. Like, when the mask comes off, it's just it's just Kurtis Hoshimoto. There's no need to be special. That's the reason why I even wear a mask in the first place, just to be faceless. You don't need to know who I am. You just need to know, like, who I am. What's behind the mask doesn't really matter. It's what I do with my actions that matters. And I don't need to go to a VTuber convention. And I guess, I don't know, maybe in my brain it would just feel like I'm proving something. But I have nothing I need to prove, I guess. Maybe I guess I have complicated feelings about VTuber conventions. Maybe that's maybe I would feel less I don't know. I'm just talking it out. Maybe I guess my feelings on it are complicated. I didn't really think about it too hard. That's why I feel like I would blend in better at an anime at like, you know, regular anime conventions, because VTubers can be there, you know. I've been Anime Expo, that's like VTuber booths. Phase Connect is there. I think it's been there. Niji Sanji, but like, it's also a lot of other things, and at least there I can just sort of blend in on the crowd. The other day wasn't that bad. Ooh, well, should I turn off DVR? Maybe it's because DVR was on. Oops. I can turn that off, so you guys don't have to deal with delay. Here we go. Anyways, yeah. But no, I'm like a more fun. I will say, don't come to Anime Expo if you have claustrophobia or a fear, or like you don't like being in really big crowds. I think it's really easy to get overwhelmed at Anime Expo. I mean, I'm not talking from experience, because I've been going to Anime Expo since 2015, and every year since 2015. So I am extremely good at navigating the con, and I know all the best. I know where to get like all the best rest spots and everything. Hi, the thing. Welcome. It has been a while. I know the convention like the back of my hand. I know exactly where to go. I know, and I know exactly what I like to see. So I know where everything is, what the things I want to see are located. But it is, compared to the other conventions I've seen, it is a pretty big con. I think the Crypto Arena or the LA Convention Center is probably only dwarfed by the San Diego Convention Center in California. So it's probably the second biggest one. But it's really big. And I feel like just the fact that there's so many people, so much noise, so many things to do, I've seen people I think people can get overwhelmed. And maybe if you don't know your way around, you can get really stressed and panicky, being like trying to figure out, trying to go from panel to panel if you're like a big panel to goer, getting there on time, having to wait in line. So, make myself dinner. Yeah, step on some toes. That's good. But yeah, I would say Anime Expo is fun. It's definitely fun, but I don't think it's for everyone at this point. But and to be fair, the staff is doing I think has done a pretty good job over the past couple of years accommodating the bigger crowds and everything, or like the larger attendance. But that's just my warning to everyone that might want to come to Anime Expo. Just my recommendation: take it slow, just enjoy yourself, and don't feel like you have to see everything absolutely everything in the con. Because if you try to see absolutely everything, you might drive yourself crazy. Crazy? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. But, in spirit. How much do you spend on AX? Less than the regular person, because, way less than the regular person, because first of all, I live in LA. This is quite literally one of the closest conventions, like, I think actually might be the closest convention to me, period. This is like my local con. Anime Expo is my local con. So I don't have to spend anything on hotel fees, on plane tickets, nothing. I just have to buy the plane ticket. I just have to buy the ticket. I don't even have to pay for parking because either my mom will just drop me off, my parents can just drop me off and then go about their business, or we can just park at my mom's workplace because my mom works like not that far from the LA Convention Center, like within walking distance. So we can just park at her workplace if we need to. So I don't have to pay anything for parking. So for me, it's just the ticket I have to spend, and then like whatever I want to buy AX, which to be fair is not usually a lot. I'm not a big money spender. When I'm like, I usually just buy like maybe 1 or 2 big items. I'm not like my sister who buys like a bajillion small like keychain stickers, keychain stickers, like a bajillion things. To be fair, I buy like maybe like a couple expensive items, but not a whole bunch of tiny like acrylic charms and everything. Let's go wake myself up, dude. I have to leave my line coach shift to cook myself dinner. Aw. Yeah, I do remember you, don't worry. I remember most of my chatters. Don't worry. Hello. But I guess in terms of spending on AX, maybe like a couple hundred, but I don't know. It really depends whether they have something I really like or not. The green outfit? I don't get it. Yes, I remember, but that's not really what we're talking about at the moment, so don't worry. But yeah, I think for me, AX is a lot more about the atmosphere and getting to enjoy, like, I guess like spend time with friends too, because a lot of times I see friends and they get to go. Obviously I do buy some things, but like it's really like the atmosphere. It's not like I treat it like a shopping spree thing. Modeling of your a model in a green outfit. Oh, the sweater. Yeah, I bought a sweater. I tend to buy clothes at Anime Expo a lot because, yeah, actually the thing I buy the most is, actually hold on. The thing I tend to buy the most is actually clothes. I'm gonna be honest, just because I don't know, fashionable brands tend to, like local brands tend to be there. It's like, tends to be at Anime Expo. I don't really buy like M.Rage anymore or stuff like that because that's not really, I think like tech wear I figured out isn't really my thing. I don't really like pulling it off, but like cute outfits and stuff. I don't know. A lot of like local like artists and vendors and stuff. We make things show up at AX, and then all the small brands like big brand. Okay, I hate like big brands because big brands and everything, all their clothes and everything, they're not in the fashion I like. They're so tame with their fashion sense because they try to make something that appeals to everyone. But then you have the small like artists and like creators who make clothes that like and like items that like fashion items that like appeal to like specific niches, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. So I tend to buy like small things. I tend to buy from like smaller brands, I suppose. Also here. But yeah, I buy like, honestly, I buy clothes from Anime Expo. That's the big, when I say big things, it's usually clothes. Yeah. I drew this outfit because I got this sweater from AX last year? I think it was last year. Was it last year? When did I make this? Yeah, it was last year. So, What's an expo? It's another word for convention. Memory is weird. Oh, don't worry. Everyone's memory. Everyone focuses on different things. Don't worry. I was just like, green outfit? When did I talk about wearing a green outfit? I was like, oh, a sweater. I was like trying to imagine myself like in like an entirely green outfit, like an elf or something. I was like, I was like, did I ever wear it? I was like, what kind of story is that? Am I forgetting something? I've done a lot of stuff in these past like almost 5 years in VTubing. I've said a lot of things. I don't remember them all. I used to, but I don't remember everything anymore. I can hardly remember the stuff I want to clip anymore. I barely remember what happens on stream. I just say things and then it goes out into the universe and then stuff. Hey, yeah. I don't think here is the right place for you to pitch your idea for a show. Not in my chat at the moment. Sorry, Mr. Thing. Or Miss Thing. I don't know. Mix Thing. I don't think this is the right place for that. My sister's super excited though. My sister always like since we were talking about buying things at AX, we're talking about AX at this point because I'm gonna be honest, it's been on my mind a lot. It's been the main thing on my mind. But she buys like, she was asking me like, oh my, she keeps a really close eye on what vendors. Honestly, I just show up at conventions and I just take in the vibe. I barely do any planning beforehand. I know I want to go to the ProjectArah panel at AX this year, but that's the only planning I've done. I haven't done any planning. My sister like loves to plan like all the vendors she wants to hit, especially the local artists, and then she also loves hitting like the Hoyoverse booths to buy stuff. Like she really wants to buy stuff. She was asking me if she wanted to like, she's like, oh, should I buy this like Zhongli plush off Amazon? Because they have this Zhongli plush on Amazon, and there's a deal because it's Prime Day, but and it's like 20% off. But if I get it at Anime Expo, then I can get a freebie, and the freebie is like a can badge or like just like a piece of paper that looks like a ticket or something. It's like a ticket. The ticket is like pretty neat, but I mean like it's still like it's a freebie, and I'm like okay, you know how crowded the Hoyoverse booths gets because the Hoyoverse is super popular. How confident are you that you can get up early and be one of the first people in line at the Hoyoverse booth? Because you know that they're gonna sell out. Like my thing is that like if you want to buy something at AX and you know that the booth is gonna be really popular, you better get there early. You better get your ass there like at least 7 a.m. Probably like a good bet is like 6 a.m. Get your ass there 7 a.m. in the morning, and then and make sure you are one of the first people in line, and then wait like 2 hours in line to make sure you are one of the first people to get that before it sells out. I'm like, are you that confident you can get that you want to go to Anime Expo? And you want to get to Anime Expo at that time and wait in line? And she was like, oh, I was probably fine. They didn't really sell out last year, so I think it'll be okay. I mean, not a great bet, but I mean like, anyways, my rule at AX is if you really have something you really want to buy, you know it's from a popular booth, get there early. You do not get there late because there's a good chance they're gonna sell out. I suppose that's serious. Well, it's Hoyoverse. Everyone loves Hoyoverse. Everyone loves Genshin. Everyone loves. So you know it's gonna be one of the most popular things ever. I remember when it was basically a battle royale. The first time Hoyoverse was at, AX. It was, God, it was literally a free for all. They had like it was so bad. But no, they've gotten better about it. They've realized how popular Hoyoverse is, and they've given them a proper booth. I remember that the Genshin booth, the Hoyoverse booth, the first time they were there, the Genshin booth was absolutely swamped. Like it was swamped. It was literally a fight. Like the fire marshal was like complaining about it, and then like like the Genshin side, and then there was a Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail side, because at that time Honkai Star Rail had not released yet. It was not out yet, and like they were like basically empty. But it's so weird now because Honkai Star Rail is so popular now. It's so weird thinking back to that and seeing everyone's loving Genshin and no one giving a shit about Star Rail. Anyways, yeah. I told her that she should buy it on Amazon, but for the Prime Day deal. But I don't know if she's listening to me, so it's her loss if she doesn't get to it. Does it get smelly? You're asking the wrong person. I have a really poor sense of smell. I don't know why. I just don't have a really good sense of smell. So honestly, I don't really notice it. You're asking the wrong person. I wear deodorant personally. I would never not wear deodorant. But yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I never notice any smells. But I have a high uncomfortable tolerance, so I will just put up with stuff. So don't. You're asking the wrong person. It depends on how. I think it depends for you how sensitive you are to smells, or maybe if you just have like an average sense of smell. My sense of smell is just really poor. But yeah. Yeah, what do you do in an expo? You just, I mean, walk around and have fun, I suppose. It's like a carnival. Alright. I've not logged into Genshin or Honkai Star Rail in like a month. Like over a month since I came back from college. I think literally last night was the first time I logged in forever. I finally logged in because I was like, oh shoot, wait, Seat Lolly's coming up. I gotta get enough Primo Gems to get C2 Seat Lolly for my Amber. So I've got like 12,000. Yeah, I've got like 80 pulls at the moment, and I got like really high pity. So hopefully I can get C2 Seat Lolly. And I also have guarantee at the moment, so just hoping. You wanna cosplay? Cosplay is pretty fun. Yeah, I will say though, I hope no one feels pressured to cosplay at an expo because I like a convention, because I think I've talked to a lot of people and they feel like they should be cosplaying. They feel like I feel like the reason that they want to cosplay is because they feel like they have to. Like they feel like they won't fit in if they don't cosplay. That's totally wrong. You can, like, honestly, whenever it comes to convention, me personally, I only cosplay for one day, if at all. Like, cosplaying is fun, but it is a lot of stressful. Like, it is pretty stressful. Even if you don't think it will be because you're wearing a simple cosplay, I swear, like, I feel like it's just like a lot of mental strain. I'm always constantly worrying about whether I look good, is my wig or like is my outfit all in order. I have to sit. I have to like doing it like like I have to like sit in like I have to like hold myself a certain way to look presentable because I'm wearing a cosplay. It's stressful talking to people. Like, it's fun, but it can get like mentally taxing talking to people all the time who want to take pictures and everything. Yeah. So yeah, cosplay is a lot of fun. I think that's a lot of fun, showing your love for your favorite character and just like going in an outfit. But I hope no one ever feels like pressured to cosplay just because they feel out of place. You will take a look around and realize that there are far more people going in regular clothes than being in cosplay. You don't need to cosplay at a convention. Acting character in cosplay. That's me. I act in character in cosplay. It's like I don't know what comes over me. It's like, you guys remember the April Fool's stream when I just put on an entirely different persona? When I'm acting out like a different role, man, it's like method acting. I just go straight into it. Yeah. You play Genshin in English? Yes. Because support, I don't know. I support the language that I speak, I guess. Genshin. Yeah, I haven't really seen the new characters for Snezhnaya yet. I saw like some pictures because of thumbnails, but like I gotta watch I haven't been keeping up much. I gotta watch like the new content release and everything. Chris isn't a theater kid. I was a D&D kid, but no, I was a band kid. I have no official acting training though, so I'm not that good at it. Talk with voice actors? Surprisingly, no. I'm not really too big into like following voice actors. Like, I appreciate their work, but like I'm not like, I don't need to know them as a person. Like I don't need to personally go talk to them and meet with them. Like, I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I'm like very normal when it comes to like celebrities in general. Like, I'm not really too crazy about, like, for example, like, big VTubers or anything. Like, I mean, I think I appreciate I appreciate their work more than them as a person, because I don't know who they are as a person. Like, I don't follow, like, them Twitter's, like, have to, like, watch their personalities and everything. I tend to just enjoy their work and the work that they do instead of, like... So, yeah, I never go to the meet and greets or anything, honestly. Yeah. You know, maybe I'm the same way Black Cat. Maybe I am just scared to talk to people. But, you know, I'm just not like a big talking to voice actors or like I never go to, even like VTuber meet and greets, I never like talk to them because like I don't need to know you. I'm the type of person that can be a fan from afar, you know, because I'm like, especially since I'm like a lurker and everything in streams. Like, I appreciate from afar, but I don't feel the need to know, like, to talk to them, I guess. Like, I don't need to have a personal interaction with any of these people, I suppose. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I don't need to, I never like talk to the voice actors because I don't need to. I don't feel like I have to, or like, I like meet and greets I never go to in general just because that's not for me, I guess. I don't need to go and like proclaim my love for someone's like song or something, I guess, or voice acting work. I mean, I don't know. MPs are VTubers. That's true, they are. I mean, I just mean like in general. Like I've never wanted to go to like a meet and greet for like any person ever, I suppose. Like I've never felt like I had to. See if they're real. Yeah, no, that's why like, for example, like the Project Sekai panel this year. Like I've been going to them. I really appreciate seeing the voice actors there. Like this year it's gonna be the voice actors for Tsukasa and Emu. Last year was. I believe it was, oh my gosh, I think, oh god, last year it was, Ito Kent and, it was like Toya, Akito's voice actors, and then, who else? I can't remember if it was Leo, it was probably Leo Need, right? Because I think the year before, or was it, I can never remember if last year was Leo Need or the year before that was Leo Need. But last year was last year was like two different groups, and then the year before that, so 3 years ago was I believe it was Anna and Mafuyu's voice actors. Wasn't really into Project Sekai back then. I just watched the panel on the Anime Expo live stream. Yeah, but I mean. It was cool seeing them, but like you said, Jam, I just admired it from afar. I didn't need to get up close and like talk to them. Just seeing like them from like in the crowd was enough for me. Like it was cool seeing them in person and to like see them and like admire their work and be part of the crowd. But going back to that thing where like I just said I want to blend in with the crowd. If there was a meet and greet, no guarantee I actually would have even lined up for it. Like I probably. If I can admire as part of the crowd, that's fun. I like that. But like, not necessarily admiring like it like face to face. I suppose I can admire from. I'm okay with just seeing if they're real. I suppose, even though I know they're real. But yeah, I want to be one of the NPCs. That's what I want to be. It's so weird. Now that when you like. You know, oh my gosh, it's so weird that you mentioned wanting to be one with the NPCs. Well, I remember back in like grade school, like middle school and high school, I felt really sick of like, I think I remember one of the things I felt most was like I was really frustrated because I felt like I was a side character in my own life. I wasn't the main character of my own life. And now the weird part is now that I feel like I'm the main character of my own life, I don't mind being the side character to other people. I'm okay with just being like an NPC to other people. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, I'm like maybe it's a confidence thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm totally fine with just being an NPC. I don't need to be special. Me scary. Yeah, meet and greets are scary. I remember the one time I went to a meet and greet, I wasn't even lined up for it. I was just wandering about, sort of daydreaming, and then all of a sudden, one of the voice actors just suddenly called out to me. I think they thought I was in line. They didn't, but they just yelled at me and like they beckoned me over. And I had a short chat with them, and that was cool. But that was scary because I was like totally unprepared to talk to any of the voice actors, and I was like, I'm like, I was doing my best not to fumble it because I was like, how do I tell them that I wasn't lined up? Like this feels really awkward. Yeah, I almost fumbled when I met that one voice actor. Yeah, they literally yoinked me out of over there. I'm so embarrassed every time I think about it. I just hope that I acted enough in a way where they like I didn't disappoint them. I hope they were disappointed. I think that's the closest I've ever felt to being a fake fan, because that's gotta be so embarrassing. I didn't have the heart to tell them, oh, I wasn't lined up. But I had to pretend I was a fan. I've never felt more like a fake fan in my life. I was just like, I don't want them to feel bad or anything. Oh god. I wasn't talking when she was trying to talk to me. No, small talk is so hard. No, it's okay. It's okay. whenever I get embarrassed about social situations, I always think about what I would do if I was in that person's shoes, and like 90% of the time, it's just sort of like, well, it's okay. It's like if I was the voice actor, I'd be like, well, that's just like, I would just think, oh, they're just a little socially awkward. There's like tons of other people in line. It's okay. So I don't think I would have taken it personally if I was that voice actor, if like putting myself in their shoes. That's what I do whenever I get socially anxious. I just like, I imagine myself in their shoes and I like unpanic. Yeah, panic. Hold on. Where is it? 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 Panic. There he goes. Okay. Yeah. But yay, panic emote. Yippee! We should make more emotes. I realized none of like my emotes in the server are like how like happy or like have a heart. We need to make more emotes, everyone. If you guys have ideas for emotes, please let me know. If you have any emotes you would like to request, please let me know, because I think we need more like, we need a heart emote in the server, or something. Actually, I might ask for permission from V, if you guys like it, maybe we could put this head pat one in as an emote. I'll have to ask for permission, but that could be cool. That could be nice. If I see a Kurt yippee. We could do a yippee. We should. I've been wanting to brainstorm like more emote ideas though, because we probably need more. The middle finger emote is really fun. The thing is that I feel like everyone is so nice to each other, no one wants to use it, so I feel really self-conscious, like, should we have this? Like, I feel like, like, everyone's so nice that I would feel bad using it. It is really fun, though. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Speaking of middle finger emote, something that's really funny, right? So obviously maybe not obviously, but in our Discord, Waystation Echoes, Discord. In our Discord. You don't have to join, but we have a Discord now, in case you want to. And it's with me and a bunch of my friends. Because, you know, we have so many different communities, we have an auto mod that automatically flags messages for for everything, right? I am gonna let you guys know, Oh, we could have a lurk emote, like looking out from behind, or like from a box, like the little cat box emote. I was thinking we could have one of those, because this is like my favorite emote on YouTube. We could have one of these, and then as like a lurk emote. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. No, every single message that has ever been flagged by the auto mod comes from us. Like, no one in the community has ever gotten flagged by automod. Has only been anyone that's like any of the moderators. Like, so basically any of the streamers are moderators. So basically me and my friends, all of our streamer friends. It's mostly Kaori, and Puns. But I think it's really funny that the worst part of our community is us streamers. We are the worst part of our own community. So, first of all, thank you guys so much for being such a great community. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. But also, don't ever feel like that you guys are bad community members, because just remember, we're worse. Because me and our streamers are the only ones that have, actually, I don't think I've ever gotten flagged by the auto mod. Because, I mean, I'm like very, I made a heart with my hand that you guys can't see it, but I'm very like, say so. But everyone, but like the worst part of our own community is us. It's like, it's us streamers. So you guys, so far, none of you have been worse than us. I've just putting it out there. Y'all are bad influences on us. I mean, I guess I am. I mean, I'm a thief. Yeah. But yeah, we're the most toxic part of our own community, which is, I don't know how to feel about that, honestly. This is the 4th one I've joined. Well, welcome, I guess. I hope you guys have fun. Yeah, I got context jokingly. Yeah, the middle finger, I'm afraid will be taken out of context. So, I think it's funny. But the thing is that all of you are so nice, like, that I honestly, like, it's really, like, the middle finger is really funny. It's super funny. But the thing is that all of you are so nice that, like, I would feel bad using it. For any of you. Like, none of you are, like, the type, like, you know, like, there's some communities that, like, lovingly bully each other and everything. Like some, like, not just like VTuber, like YouTubers who just like, their chat bullies them. The chat, like, the streamer bullies the chat back and everything like that. And I honestly thought for a long time that's what I was gonna be like. That was the kind of vibe I was going for, because that's like the kind of content I watch the most. And like, honestly, I was like, for a while, at least when I first started, I was like a little emotionally distant. So I wasn't very like, I didn't like, so I kind of, it's like sort of like a defense mechanism to be like, oh, be a little bit bully, you know. But like, you guys are so nice now. Like, I'm like, you guys are so nice that I don't want to use it against you guys. I'm a respectful lady. Yeah, all of you are so respectful that I don't know if the middle finger thing really works. Like, me, like, I think the most we use it is that me and my friends, like, we use it in like our private text channel in Waystation Echoes. At least I use it. Because, like, we bully each other a little bit. Like, puns, you know, is how he is, and we all love him for it. And we're the worst part of our own community, and we bully each other a little. But, like, you guys are so respectful that I honestly just, like, maybe I should just get rid of it. Because, I mean, I think it's fun to have as an option. So, I don't want to get rid of it. But if we ever need to open up more, if we ever need more emote slots, those might be on the chopping block, because I don't know how much use we're gonna get out of them, and you guys are so loving and respectful that, like, I would hate for it to be used out of context. I would use it when talking about my OC. Yeah, I guess if it's self-deprecating, then it's okay. Deprecated by reactions. Oh yeah, Victory. Hold on, can I screenshot that? Victory put so many reactions on that. Here, little thing in the server, in the Discord server, I was posted a little ago. Here, we're getting a peek in the Discord. Again, none of you have to join the Discord. You're not missing out on anything by not being in the Discord. I try to, you know, I'm fairly hands-off when it comes to being a Discord person, because I'm introverted, I'm kind of a loner, and honestly, I'm kind of apprehensive when it comes to talking to you guys one-on-one, so honestly, I kind of let you guys talk amongst yourselves. But, I mean, I try to interact with you guys sometimes on the Discord, but, like, I interact with you guys more talking here on the chat, because I don't know, I feel a bit, like, nervous, I guess, honestly, talking to you guys, like, on Discord, so I tend to let you guys do your own thing. But quick pick the Discord here. Anyways, all of those reactions are from Victory. They're all from Victory. For context, Victory loves Dr. Pepper. He is a Dr. Pepper fiend. He freaking loves Dr. Pepper so much. That's probably why he did it, but, like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I get frightened. Is it frightening when I talk to you guys in the Discord? It's like, I don't know. I don't know how much, like, anyways. I don't know how much interaction you guys are expecting from me on the Discord. So, like, I'm, like, torn in half. I'm like, it's like to be fair, okay, I will admit, I do read everything you guys say in the Discord. I'm constantly lurking there. And I really appreciate, I really love that you guys talk there and are having fun, and it's great. I always get nervous. It's like, oh, should I react to this or should I not? It's like, I want to let them know that I've seen it, but at the same time, like, do I interject myself here? Like, I don't know. It's like the same thing with like chatting like in like other people's chats. It's like I tend not to say anything unless I feel like because I don't normally feel like I have like a really important thing to say. So unless I have something really important I want to say, which is not usually very often, then I usually don't talk. So I mean like I don't know. I don't know what so I always get nervous to like replying to things, but rest assured I am reading everything. Somehow I'm way more comfortable talking to you guys. Like just like in a, you know, I probably talk to you guys way more in a just chatting stream than I do in the server, in the Discord server. But like I feel more comfortable talking to you guys on the server. Like my brain is like, and he is real. Yeah, I exist when the stream is not on. Yeah. It's okay. I have to behave around more than others. I'm gonna guess that the others are Dolphin and Millie because those two have no filters. They are. If I picked up a thesaurus and I looked up the word elegant, Dolphin and Millie would be in the antonyms section. I know my friends. I know who they are. Don't worry. I know them. No, this isn't a reflection of you, Black Cat. It's a reflection of them. They have nothing. They are, holy moly. But don't. So okay, that is a wild thing to say. Hi, Lance. Spooky. You know, last night, Lance, I was asking Puns to give me a random phrase to use as the stream title. He was not very helpful. He started forwarding me random messages from people's DMs, and it was shit like, who knows how long he's been sniffing magic, and I'm like, no, what are you talking about? This is not good for a stream title. So I sent him back some things, and the two things I sent back were from you, Lance, and I didn't even tell him that. I didn't even tell Puns that it was from you, and I was just guess. And it was like, yeah, he was like, that's Lance, and I'm like, yep. So don't worry, we all know each other really well. Yeah, I think I sent him from our DMs. He said, this makes me want to smith my will into something sharper. Like Will Smith. And Puns was like, yep, that's definitely Lance. Anyways. Completely unrelated. Hi, Lance. I just wanted to tell you that. Am I that recognizable? Yup. Everyone recognizes everyone. I was just talking about how I recognized Millie and Dolphin just based on that, and I'm like, yeah. If it's a stupid bit of wordplay, it's almost certainly Lance. That's how you know. This reminds me of, oh my gosh, this reminds me of like a Hololive clip I think I once watched. I don't know if any of you guys watch Hololive, but like, there's like this bit where like people are like impersonating Hosho Marin, like different members of Hololive, and like, or like I think no, they were all impersonating like someone. I don't know, but then like I think they were all doing impersonations of someone, and like trying to, it's like, okay, who, and like someone has to guess like, oh, who is who, and I think I remember specifically. Pekora got called out because Marin was like, oh yeah, the girl over there was playing with her bangs. So that's Pekora because she's always playing with her bangs. And I think about that because that's one of my tics. I'm like constantly playing with my bangs. So if I was ever in like a situation where like someone had to recognize me, I feel like that would be my tell. My tic is that I'm always constantly playing with my bangs. So I feel like that would be like that. I feel like if I ever get like recognized that by someone, that might be one of my tics. If anyone even pays attention to me that much, I don't know. I don't think anyone ever has, but that's probably because I'm a recluse. I don't know, do you guys have like tics? not like tick like the bug, but like verbal or like, I don't know, just like little ticks that you do. I don't know. But I know one of my other big things, one of my own personal ticks, is that I snap a lot. Like, I just snap my fingers a lot. I don't know why. It's just like satisfying to do. It's something that makes you like really recognizable. I know Lance's ticks really well because I know his ticks so well and like the kinds of jokes he like defaults to that I can almost like predict what he's gonna say. Like whenever sand comes up, I always know Lance is gonna mention that shit about that line from Anakin Skywalker from the prequel movies. I don't like sand. It's coarse and it's rough and gets everywhere. He says that without fail every time we talk about sand. It's to the point where we were talking about sand, like when Lance wasn't there, and then Pun said it, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. That's like, Pun said it. I'm like, you got that from Lance. He's like, yeah. Can my fingernails count? If you do it like just like without really thinking about it, sure, I guess. Make random rhythms in a high-pitched voice for no reason. You know what? I think like one of my things is that like I used to be a piano player, so when I have like a song stuck in my head, like I'll be like I'll finger it out like I'm playing piano, like all the notes when it goes up and down, like I'm playing piano like on my thigh, or like and like also I'll like breathe in and out in time, or like with the music to like simulate it, like I'm almost whistling. So I totally get the rhythm thing. All of part of my master plan to give you all voice ticks. Sure, Lance. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on. I really have to use the restroom. I've been holding it for a bit. I gotta go. Hold on, give me a bit. Because I've been drinking a lot of water. Hold on. Hi, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Chaos. Chaos! Hold on. Chaos! No, kidding. Anyways, okay. Did you wash your hands? Yup, don't worry. Yeah, you're a drummer, so yeah, so it goes a bit different. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played piano in years. I'm not even very good at piano, but it's still a little tick I have. I think I knock a certain way, but I don't know if that counts. I would count that. I mean, for me, I always knock, not with my knuckles, but like. I always knock like with I guess like the middle joint knuckle on like my pointer and my middle fingers. So like it's like a half peace sign. So like with my I always knock like that, and then I always knock like that, and I always like either do like 2 knocks or like a rhythm, I suppose. So I count that. I don't know. It's like little things like that. I don't know if anyone ever notices that kind of thing, but I think it's interesting. I think it makes people. I think it's interesting to show people's uniques, or to show what makes people a little unique. You know, like just like having like a little, like being a little bit compulsive, like doing something in a compulsive way, I suppose. Like those little things. I don't know. I think it's interesting. By knocking on their classroom door. I mean, you're just knocking on their door. How is that scary? You know, I used to be like really good at like scaring people. I don't know why. Maybe I still am. I don't know. But not like on purpose, but like I have like really high natural stealth for some reason, I guess. So I'm like, I'm like pretty good at like jump scaring people for some reason. I don't know. Like sneaking up on people on accident. I don't know if I've done it as much in the past. I think maybe like my energy has like changed. So instead of being like blending in, maybe like I have a little bit more confident energy. So I think people tend to like notice me more, which is weird because I've had blue hair this whole time. But I used to be really good at like, I don't think that's happened recently, but like sneaking up on people and on accident and just be like, hey, it's like, I did not see you. I'm like, I'm just like right here. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you want from me. Okay, so use that. Use your entire fist. Yeah, no, I just use like my fingers. So my knocks are probably lighter. Blech. Straight up boxing the door. Yeah, just freaking just punch the door open. Oh my gosh. I've never done boxing. I think my roommate one year once brought over boxing gloves. I think they just boxed in like their room or something with their friends. I have no clue. I don't remember anymore. Anyways, I knock like the IRS is coming for your taxes. That would be a good that'll be a good joke. Oh no, a good skill to become a criminal investigator or something. Do I have part of this cut off something? Okay, no, I don't. Hey. But, I don't know. What were we talking about? We're talking about ticks, right? I'm trying to remember, like, I'm trying to like think about like what we're talking about this whole stream. We've been jumping from topic to topic. Oh my gosh, wait, I just remembered something. Okay. It's gonna be so random. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be so random. Oh my gosh, puns, this is perfect timing. I wanna talk about Gizmy, what was it called? Gizmy, Wizmy, whatever it was? Gizmy Wizzy? Where is it? Oh yeah, open gives me Zimmy. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Here. So okay. Well, okay. Last night, talk about what now? Have you guys seen this? Markiplier played it. I think probably some other people too. This. I saw this and I showed this to Puns. I was like, hey Puns, this is literally you. And then Puns' reaction was like, oh, you are the third motherfucker that has DM'd me saying that this guy is you, that this guy looks like Puns. That's the third person that told him about that. Now you know what it feels like, Puns. This is what it feels like every time someone says I look like Joker from Persona 5. Now I can finally show it to Puns. Puns, this guy looks like you. Doesn't it? I think this is some TDAC or TADC fan game mixed with FNAF. So it's like the Digital Amazing, oh no, it is TDAC, not TADC. The Digital Amazing Circus fan game. Like inspired, also FNAF inspired fan game. Yeah, it's purple with the crown and the mask. And he's called the Comedy Mask King. Gives me Zimmy. It's just Puns. It's so Puns, dude. Is the Gives me Zimmy in the chat with us right now? Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. It's just all I know is that it's a FNAF game and it's TDAC is inspired, but and I've never watched the Digital Amazing Circus, so I don't know, but I think it's really funny. I'm so gonna sue the for the copyright infringement. Get them, guys! Help me. We need to contact the creator of Open Gives Me Zimmy and get them to sponsor Puns. It'd be so funny, right? Get them to sponsor Puns or get them. I don't know who they are, but we need to get. Don't harass them, please. But it would be really funny if I could get them to sponsor Puns. That'd be so funny. Yeah, but yeah, Puns was like, you are. What did you say? What did I say to him? He said, you are the third motherfucker. You're the third person to see this motherfucker and say that. Anyways. Get this man a Steam key. Yeah, get him a Steam key. Perfect timing, Puns. I just remembered this. Hi, Yan. Yeah. Hey. And she did me too. Look like I'm a shoot. What's Glizmy Zizmy? I have no clue. It's so weird to say. It's some FNAF game. It's some FNAF fan game that is inspired by the Digital Amazing Circus, and the character looks just like the main villain. Looks just like Puns, so that's why I brought him up. I'm 100% sure he's lurking. No, he was here. He is lurking. He's definitely here. No worries. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I like that one better. Glizzy Zizmy. That's better. It's a hot dog. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it literally him though? Like, I don't know, man. It's especially old Puns, because old Puns had like the mask was a lot more prominent, and like so, so yeah, I think it resembles old Puns a lot more. But anyways, I'll stop teasing you about it, Puns. I mean, I hate it. I don't like it when people call me Joker from Persona 5, so I won't subject you to that. But seriously though. Hold on. I'm not even gonna lie, like completely seriously. I look I look just like this motherfucker. I look just like him. I'm not even, hold on. Can I get a better quality image? Oh my gosh. I look just like him. It's not even. Last touch by Theater Mask 2. Oh my gosh. Make another Persona game. They better friggin'. The Persona 5 came out in 2016. They've been milking Persona 5 dry for like for a decade, dude. They gotta make a new Persona game. Matt, I could see if the blue is Komiki to red. No, I seriously look just like this MF. I look just like this guy. It's not even funny. Like I'm not even talking just about like in. I'm not even talking about just like as a VTuber. Like hold on, I could take away regular Persona Joker, right? And we could give like regular we could take away fantum Joker and just give the original guy. Oh my lord. I look just like him. I swear to God. This is I look generically Asian. I look like if it wasn't for the blue highlights, like especially like back when I didn't have blue highlights, I looked just like this motherfucker. I look oh, yeah, that's my mask. Hold on. Wrong one. I'm gonna take that off. Hold on. This one. You know, so I played Persona 5. Yeah, I played through all of Persona 5. I actually like that game. I didn't play Royal. I read a synopsis of the third semester, and I thought it betrayed the ending of the original. I didn't really like it. But I haven't played Royal. I did sink 100 hours into my first playthrough and my only playthrough of Persona 5 because I didn't have time to do a second playthrough, the New Game Plus playthrough. But I did sink my jaws into Persona 5, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good story. But I swear to you, I look just like Joker. It's not even funny. Like it's to the point where this is not even a joke. I don't even mean this like as my VTuber. This is real life. It's to the point where I went to an anime convention. I've told the story a lot of times before, but I went to an anime convention and I was just wearing a regular ass outfit, and someone asked me if I was cosplaying as Joker, because I realized in that moment my outfit looked kind of similar to it was pretty similar to like Joker's like casual like summer outfit in the Persona 5. I just look like him because I look very generically Asian. I have the same hairstyle, I have the same face shape. It's even like down to the fact that I have fake glasses. I've been getting people telling me I look like Joker from Persona 5 since before I started being a VTuber. So I swear it's my bane. That's whatever. It's interesting to his. Maybe. I think my design is more interesting because it's more plain, but I don't know. Yeah. Like Sento Smashy Bros. Yeah. Casual cosplay. No, someone literally thought I was cosplaying. It was an Inosuke cosplayer from like Demon Slayer. Yeah. Maybe Kurtis is on screen. Yeah. No, I swear I just look like Joker. I haven't had someone tell me that recently, but I don't know, man. I get it more as a VTuber now because I think I don't know. I have like different energy now, I guess. But no, I swear I've been getting it for ages. You can change your blue to red. I think I can do that in my model. I don't know. I can do that somehow in VTube Studio. But let me see. Let's see. Settings. Let's see here. I finally turned on Spout 2, so you guys can't see my menu when I'm scrolling through VTube Studio. It took me way too long to do that. Customize model. Multiply. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, if I do this, and I click on like my bangs, for example. That's it? Okay. Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let's see here. How do I do this? Do I make it more red? How do I make it more red? Red. No. I don't know how to do this. I'm not very good at this. No, I don't know how to do this. This is weird. Yeah, I don't know how to. Oh no, let's multiply and. Alright, if I cancel, if I do. Scene lighting. It's like arguments have you done. I don't know how. I don't know how to. I don't know how to just do a hue shift on this. I've got to learn how to do this. Is there any? Oh nope. That's no. Don't do that. That's bad. Value? Is it value? No. I don't know how to just shift the color. I don't know if I can. Oh well. Okay. Let's just not do that. Let's just get that out of here. Cancel. Okay. Let's just not do that. Let's just not. Anyways. Okay. Just play Sly Cooper. I want to play Sly Cooper. I just have never found like. I mean, I wanna play it because Sly Cooper is a Phantom Thief. I just like never got around to it. I guess. I don't know. When there was a small JRPG before Smash. That's not true. I'm afraid to vandalize VTubers. Yeah, draw me red or something. I don't know. I think I would look too aggressive if I was red. I think blue suits me more. He cares that the bright middle in the hair goes kind of hard. Like Twilight Sparkles. Oh my gosh. I mean, is it sparkles in my hair or is it like the weird... Okay. A pink Kurtis? Wait, that existed once. I did that in Photoshop. Not in Photoshop, in paint.net, but my idea of Photoshop. Where is it? It was like for a really quick, like, cover I did for Singing March once on Twitter, but it never really panned out. I photoshopped myself to be pink for a quick a quick cover of like Venom. It wasn't very good because I don't know how to do mixing, but oh my gosh, like it's baby Kurtis. Yeah. Oh my gosh, baby Kurtis. I miss you. And Kurtis slays. I think I mean, I don't think I'd look too bad in pink. I mean, I guess I'm literally gonna wear a wig with pink highlights for Anime Expo, but no, I don't think I'm ever gonna do any other color than blue, because I think, oh my gosh, I think I've been doing. I think this is like year 7 of me having blue highlights. It's just so ingrained in my personality by now that, and there are so many people who have, and even me, I don't even remember what I look like without highlights anymore. I can't remember what it was like when my hair was all black. It's been so long since like I haven't had like dyed hair that like I think it would look weird if I went back to having just black hair. So, or like to any other color. It's like so ingrained in my personality now. And my wardrobe too. My wardrobe has I've literally curated my wardrobe to complement my color choices. So. No bena musayara na. Aramaki aisaku doku doku nagareru. Chodai na ne itaitai no tondake. I should do a cover of that song. I've been wanting to do one for years. I love Venom. Joke. You know what? Yeah, it's literally Joker Persona 5. Actually, back when I had a more, like, I was really bad about styling my hair, and, yeah, back when I was really bad about styling my hair, and so I just had, like, a basic bowl cut, and, my friend group was really into Yu-Gi-Oh! My friends were like, yeah, you look like Seto Kaiba. Hold on, I need a picture of Seto Kaiba here. Yeah, people were like, you look like Seto Kaiba. Well, I used to have my bangs really low over my eyes. I'm really straight, because I didn't really know how to like properly style my hair. But it was Joker, Persona 5, and Seto Kaiba, except I had black hair instead of brown. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is awesome. Dark Side of was it Dark Side of Dimensions? The movie? Dark Side of Dimensions, Yu-Gi-Oh. Is that the one that this picture is from? Yeah, Dark Side of Dimensions. Oh god, such a good movie. Anyways, yeah. People say, yeah. I mean, I don't think I looked. I mean, I was pretty moody back in high school. Maybe I did look moody, like, but no, even in high school, I was still a pretty affectionate guy. I was still pretty cheery. I mean, like not as cheery as I am now, but I don't think I was. I might have been moody, but I wasn't emo. I didn't hate people. I was still nice to people. I still liked people. I just hated myself. Back in high school. So I don't know if I gave Seto Kaiba energy. I mean, okay. I look back at like some pictures of me when what I used to wear back in high school. Oh god, I hate it. The outfits I used to wear because I didn't know any better. I look back on that now and I think I looked emo. And I totally get it. I talked to my friends and they're like, some of my friends, they were like, yeah, no, Kurtis, you totally used to look emo. And I'm like, because my outfits have changed a lot now. Now they're a lot more like soft boy aesthetic, or like elegant, I suppose. But like a lot more, I don't know. I have a better fashion taste now. But back then, like I just didn't really know any better. So I look back on that and I'm like, in the moment, I didn't think I looked emo. And honestly, I didn't want to say I was emo because I didn't think I embodied that kind of aesthetic. But now I look back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really did look emo with the dyed hair and the black, like tight, like slim jacket and everything. Oh my gosh, I looked so emo. I didn't consider myself to be emo though. Okay, bye, Jam Jam. Have a good one. But yeah, is it emo Kurtis or just depressed Kurtis? We'll go with emo Kurtis. That's funnier. Emo Kurtis. That's the younger Kurtis was emo. Even if I didn't think I was, I probably looked the part on accident. You know what? No, I think I remember back in high school. I didn't really like shopping at Hot Topic. I didn't wear like Hot Topic. I didn't wear like spikes or like chokers or anything. But I did wear a lot of black and black jackets a lot. So, and with the dyed hair, I remember one time I was walking on my way to class and I think a bunch of middle schoolers were like walking on campus. This was in college, by the way. One time in college, I was like walking to class. And I think for some reason a bunch of middle schoolers were touring the campus or something, and I heard one of them say under their breath, that guy looks so emo. And I perked up and I heard that. I was like, damn, do I really look emo? And she like looked at me and she's like, not. She's like, yeah. And I was like, dang, I didn't realize I looked emo. Okay. I was like, it's the dyed hair, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I got it. Emo Kurtis. I don't know. I wouldn't really say I was emo, but like not like in a protecting myself way, in a more of like, that's like an entire like culture, and like that's like an entire fashion culture and everything, and I don't think I never was into that kind of thing, so I wouldn't consider myself to have been a part of it. I don't think I did it justice back then. If you want to draw me as emo, go ahead. But I wouldn't say I did anything to do emo culture any justice. I wouldn't, except for dyeing my hair. Dude, I've been in a Hot Topic once, and suffice to say, I've never smelled so much like an unshaken maraca. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What does it mean to feel like an unshaken maraca? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I would like to know too. Oh my god, that's such a good line. I want to know what being an unshaken maraca feels like. pretty emo. You do you. Everyone's good. Everyone can do their own thing. I don't know. If you're emo, that's good. Good for you. That sounds like I'm being dismissive. Sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm still recovering from unshaken maraca. I think it's neat that you're emo. I appreciate that for you. I'm still trying to recover. Sorry. That was a poor response. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh my god. It's over. I can't come up with anything to respond to unshaken maraca. My entire career is over. I can't. I'm speechless. I can't. That's peak. I literally nothing I can say this stream is gonna top that. Oh my god. It has some cute Lolita fashion. Okay, literally right after our stream yesterday with Plum, we were chatting for a bit, and I showed Plum the website, or like 42 Lolita, which is like a website you can use to buy like OG and Lolita outfits, and she immediately found like a Madoka Magica collab Lolita dress that they had in stock, and she was like, oh my gosh, I think I might have to buy this. Like that was, I sent it to her, and like I think like 12 seconds later, like I think she immediately found a Madoka Magica dress. That's so plum coded, because she loves everything magical girl. Oh my god. Half an hour there without buying or saying anything. Just standing in a hot topic. I mean, it's not that bad standing in a hot topic, right? I mean, like, it's not that intense. You know what, to be fair, maybe the energy is different for me because I have dyed hair. Maybe I just, I don't know, maybe no one gives a second look at me. Okay. Or maybe it's because I had friends who liked shopping at Hot Topic, so maybe I'm just inoculated to it. Hot Topic has Spencer's. What is Spencer's? Oh, yep, Spencer's. Okay. You know, I've probably seen one of these before, and I just kind of walked past it thinking it was a Hot Topic. I'm being real. I've probably just didn't pay second thought to Spencer's. See, this is what I mean by I'm not emo. I don't know my thing. Oh, no, wait, no. I've definitely seen one of these shops before, and I just walked past them, not really giving them a second, or not really paying attention. No, I've definitely seen a Spencer's before. Okay. So much fandom stuff. Not interested. I'm not interested in anything. Don't do it. Don't go to Spencer's? I mean, they're not gonna swallow me whole. It's fine. Never go to the back of the Spencer's. What's up with the back of the Spencer's? Is that bad? Wait. Am I gonna go into a back of a Spencer's and feel like an unshaken maraca or something? Is that what that is? Don't? Okay. I just don't want to know. Okay. Okay, I guess I just don't want to know then. Okay. Good to know. I don't think I've ever stepped foot in a Spencer's, so... You know, honestly, even if I did, I'd probably forget about it. My brain has like a built-in filter for some reason, and it just automatically forgets stuff like that, or like it just kind of automatically forgets NSFW stuff. So my brain might just automatically block it out. Mm. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's already 6:30. Okay. How accurate are the size charts when online buying? Well, I buy from, when I go online buying, I usually buy from Asian sellers, and I'm also Asian, so I know people complain about Asian sizes because they're smaller, but I am Asian, so I don't know if like that makes a difference. I tend to always double check the size charts and measure myself, but I think they're pretty accurate when I go online shopping, at least. As long as you measure yourself like accurately, I think it should be fine. Like, like make sure to do all the measurements. Shoulder width, I think shoulder width is a big one. Shoulder width, sleeve length, bust, and everything. So yeah. As I'm a medium. I don't know. I think about it. I don't know. I don't think about it too hard. Like I honestly I pay attention less to like sizes and more of just like I just go straight to the size chart and see what the exact measurements for that garment is, because it depends for me. Like for example, some pants I buy, it could be like a lot. It could be like, depending on who it's made for, it could be like a large or it could be a small. I don't know. And this is like large or small for women's. Like I've literally bought small for women's because my waist is super thin. But then I buy like extra large for like because for like shirts and stuff, because for tops, because you know I'm a guy and I have wider shoulders. So let me buy online shoes again. I had to buy a set of Mary Janes for my cosplay for Anime Expo, and I bought some off Amazon, and I got to get because you know I'm a guy and I have like, well, I think my shoe size is like size 10, or like 10 and a half or something. So I had to like go and buy like size 11 for women's on Amazon. I would never. They fit me. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm just having a good time because I am shoe size reveal. Sorry, I guess I've revealed my shoe size. I feel like I have a good. I think, like I said, I'm like very generically like Asian looking, so maybe I just have a good time with this kind of size thing because, maybe like because I'm very generic. I'm like NPC, so maybe everything is just a lot better for me. But it might also be because I always double check my sizes and everything. You know what? My mom, I think, told me that her shoe, like, that her shoes are 2 different sizes. I think they're like a half size apart. Like both of her feet are like a half size apart. Which I never really thought about because I think both of my feet are the same size. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've never had issues where I thought one shoe was bigger than the other. So I think I think both of my feet are like the same size. Like I don't, but like, do you guys have like different shoe sizes or different like size shoes for both of your feet? Never saw Asian size charts. I mean, honestly, okay, if you go to a website and you can see like the size chart for that garment and it tells you the exact measurements, that's what I do. I just look at, I don't even pay attention to like the actual like what the sizes are and go for that. I literally go off of like what the measurements say, like for this garment. Like, oh, they measured it, so I need the exact measurements for this, and then match it with my own measurements. So I have a measuring tape on hand at all times whenever I do online shopping. So I just double check all the measurements on the size charts. It's like, okay, so if this says that it's like 26 inches for the waist, I'm just gonna double check that, or 28 inches for the waist. Which size does that correspond to? Stuff like that. So, well, they're much bigger than my feet. You know, I've just got like, I don't know. I just fit for my shoes. Actually, I went, yeah, just whip out the measuring tape. That's the best thing you can do. Whip out the measuring tape. Get your exact like measurements for your waist, for your bust, your shoulders, and everything, and then compare it to like what it says is for the sizes. And then go with whatever is like matches the biggest. Like for example, Like if the yeah, I don't know. Usually it's waist, but like sometimes it's gonna be shoulder width. They are still one size too big for the normal standards. I think I used to wear, for a couple of years, I was wearing a size up because I was trying to fit like, I thought I had to, because I think one like I went to a pediatrician once and not pediatrician, whatever they call it, the foot doc. I went to a foot doctor and they told me once that like I had hammer toes, and then I had to get, my shoes were too small, but then I went and did I think I've mentioned it, but like earlier this year, during the spring, I went and did a 10K. And then during that run, I got like some pretty bad blisters. And I think I figured out, oh, my shoes are too big. So I started wearing shoes that are actually like good. Like I went back to wearing shoes that are actually good for my size, for my feet. So instead of wearing like 11 and a half, 12, I was like, no, my shoe size is like 10 and a half, 10. For men's, at least, in US sizes. Which is like, well, that's like what, 11 UK, I think? I don't know. But, orthopedic. Is that orthopedic? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I started wearing shoes, and then actually, you know, it's been good. I don't need to wear, I was wearing inserts in my shoes because, during the pandemic, I was walking barefoot on our hardwood floor the whole time, and I ended up collapsing my arches on my feet and getting flat feet. But I think my arches are okay now, so I can probably go back to not having to use inserts. I wanted my sandals to be 3 sizes bigger, and the first worker physically refused to sell me them? What? Why? Did they not have bigger sizes, or did they just like, nah, you're good, fam? Or did you just want oversized shoes? You want, I'm just imagining Double Red. Are you wearing like clown shoes? Like, is that what it looks like? Walk with their full feet on the floor. I'm barefoot. I don't know. Is it like, what do you mean by full foot? That's just how I use my shoes as my preference. Okay, that's fair. I just wear to my size because, you know, especially because I'm a toe strike runner, so but my feet are gonna be moving around in my shoe constantly if I don't wear them to my size. So it's better to just wear to my size. Dude, that's too big as a compromise. I stand tiptoe when barefoot. Wait, is walking... I think I've heard about this. I'm not accusing anything. I think I've heard a lot of stories of people who have autism growing up. They just walk tiptoe, like they just walk on their toes all the time, like the digitigrade animals. I walk like a cat, exactly like that, like walking like an animal. Is that an autism thing? No, I walk with my full foot. Actually, you know what? When I was a kid, I used to stomp my feet. I don't know why, but it was just more comfortable to me. I would hit my heel and then slam my entire foot on the floor, and it would make a lot of noise when I walked. But that's just how I did it. It was just natural. And then my mom was like, why are you walking so? I'm like, I'm just walking. What do you mean? And I remember this one time I was at like Costco or Sam's Club or something, and then one of the workers was walking beside me, and he was mimicking me the way I was like walking. He was looking down at me as I walked, and I was like, I don't know. I thought that was, I didn't take that like offensively. I think he was just being goofy with me. So I was like, yeah, he's doing it with me. See, mom? But I don't walk like that anymore. But like, I just think about like, why did I do that all the time? Because that do be me sometimes. But it might be OCD or something else. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I run on my toes. So ADHD or autism, you can get diagnosed. No shame in it. I mean, I have ADHD, and I might have autism. So, but I never walked on my toes as a kid. Because I would stomp my feet. But I do run on my toes, and sometimes I walk on my toes, but not like it's not like an unconscious effort. I have to do it consciously. I don't run barefoot. I don't run barefoot. No, I don't run barefoot. But I run, I run on my toes. Like I run toe strike. Once I put people off it. You know what? I feel like, okay, what are the processes for getting diagnosed for ADHD? Because my sister's going through it, and apparently she's needing to get like she's needing to go through a whole process, getting a referral to like a neurologist or something. For me, I remember, I guess it's different because I got diagnosed back in like 4th grade. So because I probably wouldn't be able to answer those questions, I asked my mom about it. Apparently the process for me was my 4th grade teacher filled out a form, my mom filled out a form, and then I think I answered a couple questions with my main pediatrician. It wasn't even a neurologist. It was my main pediatrician, who was also my aunt, by the way. Anyways, but my aunt asked me some questions, and then it's like, yep, okay, you have been diagnosed with ADHD. I didn't have to go to a psychiatrist or anything. I think my mom and my 4th grade teacher took care of the entire assessment, and for me, it was just part of one of my normal doctor checkups growing up. So, but yeah, I think it was because I was really young at the time and probably wasn't mentally developed enough to be able to answer those questions. So, yeah, getting done is much easier. Yeah. My sister is getting assessed because, you know, growing up, for the longest time, I was the only one ever assessed. So I felt really like an outcast because no one else in my entire extended family has ever been diagnosed with ADHD. My sister's been suspecting it for a long time because ADHD does run in siblings commonly. So she's trying to get diagnosed over the summer. So that could explain both of us, honestly. But I mean, that my mom definitely doesn't have it because she is like the definition of locked in. She is like the most locked in person ever. Yeah. But no, for the longest time, I've the only, but my sister might have it, but it would make more sense if my sister had it than if I think I'm the only person in my entire extended family to have ADHD. But there is like some demographics things. I did do like I'm an education minor, so I did do a special education like course once, and I remember reading as part of that course, it's like, oh yeah, girls are less likely to get diagnosed for ADHD than boys are, because, you know, boys are perceived socially as being rowdier, and I think even like Asian people are like less likely to be diagnosed because it's in our culture, like for Chinese people especially, it's our culture to be academic, so it's less, so that's also a factor working against like it's like it's also like a social perception of like, the Asian kid, you know, the smart Asian kid in class. I mean, even though, you know, I grew up in a community of mostly Asian people, I was at least surrounded by a lot of Asian people. I don't know if it was mostly Asian people, but surrounded by a lot of Asian people. But, so that's 2 factors working against my family in getting diagnosed for ADHD. The fact that we're both Asian, and then my sister is a girl. Or actually, she's like non-binary now, but I still call her my sister because, actually it's, I still call her my sister because it's actually revenge for her not acquiescing to some of my requests. So until she normalizes some things that I have for her, then I'm just gonna keep calling her my sister. So, but anyways. High symptoms much more. Yeah. Although my sister was like, I didn't think about it. Back when we were really young, she was like the definition of a tomboy. She was like punching people. She was biting people. She had anger issues. Like, like she was ferocious. I think one of the things she loves quoting the most is that she was like, I don't remember this much. She was like, quote unquote, protecting me on the playground or something, and she was like beating up some kids. I don't remember this. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, yeah, she was a rowdier kid, but I don't know. But yeah, a lot of boys with English who don't get checked because they're boys will be boys. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was a pretty mild kid. I was actually a very nice kid. I've always been like the opposite of my sister. I'm very nice. I mean, I've always been very mild. Actually, one of my weaknesses, I remember even when I was a little kid, one of my best friends, he straight up told me, Kurtis, your weakness is that you're too nice. Like, I was getting actively bullied back in like elementary school, and then like I would get upset and get on timeout, and then afterwards I would go back around and start hanging out and drawing comics with the person that was bullying me. And I'm very quick to forgive. I'm very slow to anger. And I got diagnosed for ADHD. I had no anger issues ever. So yeah. It's a cute dynamic. I think our dynamic started falling apart back in like middle school, but we had a cuter dynamic back when we were in elementary school. But once we got to middle school and I guess both of us got a bit moodier, our dynamic changed. But I think we're rebuilding that dynamic now. I guess my sister's still the grumpier one. She's still kind of grumpy. I'm very much the cutesy everything. You know what? I think right after I came back from college, we were having like a family like dinner. I think to celebrate one of my aunt's birthdays, and just because my family on my mom's side doesn't get together too often, and I think I was teasing my sister by like doing like little heart things. Here, I can sound like a GIF here. I was literally doing this to my sister, and she was like, "Ugh, gross! Stop doing that, Kurtis." Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's actually weird. But then like this is like our dynamic when we're outside of the house, and I'm like ready to socialize. But then when we're inside the house and I want to be alone, then the dynamic is reversed. Because when I want my alone time, my sister then for some reason decides to demand my attention, and then and then because I'm not like mentally and emotionally ready to like socialize with my sister, then I'm the sort of like, please leave me alone. I just want to be alone right now. So our dynamic like reverses depending whether we're inside or outside the house. It's really funny. Anyways. Rage baiting siblings is an art. I don't know about rage baiting. I don't like rage baiting people. I'm not a rage baiter, but it's like it's just funny because it's just funny seeing my sister squirm at that kind of thing. So like maybe it is rage baiting for her, but no, I don't like rage baiting her. Because my family yells enough. We are Asian. It's like I mean, it's not as bad as like we're Chinese. It's not as bad as like a Mexican household, I think. But like Chinese people, like they might like on the shows and the wuxia films, they might seem elegant, but at home we just yell. we're just all loud. Silly baiting. Yeah, I'm silly baiting my sister. Yeah. She lives 100. Aw. Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing a lot to try to repair my I think me and my sister have been doing a lot to repair our relationship because honestly, we kinda grew up like only childs. Like it's weird. We shared the same household and we were still siblings, but we kind of just kept to ourselves. And we still do that, but I think we're trying to repair our relationship a little bit. So I think there's gonna be like there's this like rotating sushi belt chain called Kura Sushi. They've got a location in like Little Tokyo, LA, and they're having a collab with Honkai Star Rail, and my sister and I are gonna go out together and gonna go do it along with some of her friends. She invited me out to go, and I was like, sure. She's going because she wants the Honkai Star Rail merch. I'm going because I think the sushi train is cool. Like this conveyor belt sushi, it's so cool, man. I love it. And they also have like a little gacha machine that you can put your plates in, and then it's so cool. I love Kura Sushi. And then my sister was like, "You're going for the sushi? I'm going for the Honkai Star Rail merch. I hate Kura Sushi." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is great. It's so much fun." Yeah, we're complete opposites. It's so weird. Have a party this year? Party! I'm not really a party person, but I mean, if it's like a small party with friends, that's fine. That's good. Comes one by one on a mini traveling escalator. Exactly. It's so good. My sister's a VTuber fan. Do they know of my existence? Yeah, she knows about me. Yeah. Oh my god. I gotta impress her or something. Pretty bad. I had a robot bring us drinks. You know what? There's this in Little Tokyo, LA. There's this Japanese restaurant called Koraku. We usually go because they have ramen, but like I think that's their main thing. But they got ramen, omurice, everything. And it's so cool because they have a little robot waitress, whatever. A little robot waiter that has like a little cat face. Like literally, if you guys have ever played Voices of the Void and you know, what is it, Kurtis? Is that what their name is? Kurtis robot? Oh my gosh, here it is. It's this. It's literally this. Here. It's literally this. They have one of these. And it goes around the restaurant and it delivers like it delivers like people's orders alongside the actual waitresses and waiters. And it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. And it plays little jingles and everything. Yeah. Anyways, the food is always so great when it's delivered to you in little fun little ways. And it's also less scary because you don't have to socially interact with people. You can just like be like, ooh, that one over there, I want that. It's so good. Anyways, yeah, we're going to Kudo Sushi with my sister because because she wants the Honkai Star Rail merch. I just want conveyor belt sushi because it's fun and it's nice. Yeah, they're everywhere in China. Really? I went to China once and it was in Hong Kong because my parents. Actually, no, I went to Hong Kong once back in like middle school because my mom had a business trip in Hong Kong, and that's her hometown. And my aunt still lives in Hong Kong. She comes like my aunt and my uncle. They didn't immigrate to Hong Kong or to America with the rest of my mom's family when they immigrated to America. So they still live in Hong Kong, but we went to visit them. It was actually Kowloon. I actually did not know specifically what part of Hong Kong until a couple weeks ago. But my mom is a Kowloon girl, which actually makes sense because she was always talking about the big city. Yeah. So my mom was a Kowloon girl, which honestly makes so much sense because she is like business central. She is like the definition of locked in office lady. She's a fashionable locked in office lady. That is the picture. That is the picture of my mom. Yeah. Hong Kong tend to be very locked in. The thing is that my mom is more locked in than the rest of her siblings somehow. I think. Actually, you know, that's my siblings are pretty locked in. Never mind. But like that's not a knock against my mom, against my aunts and uncles. It's just my mom is another level. She is like I think she was like consistently top 3 of her classes growing up. Always. I think she was definitely valedictorian a couple times, but she was always top 3 in her class. And she owns a very important government job. That's all I'll say. Which she always brags about. Well, she's not always, but she's pretty humble about it. But she does like bringing up because she's like, I am an immigrant and also a woman and a minority, and I have a very important job in our government today. I'm like, wow, mom, literally a badass. What does locked in mean? Focused, I guess. Like, yeah, focus. Yeah, she's an absolute trooper. Yeah, girl boss. Yeah, my mama's girl boss. She's quite literally, she is a badass. That's what one of my roommates said. Yeah, when I described her, yeah, she's a badass. Okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't know, Hong Kong, Kurtis sushi. Fun. But yeah, I've never been to China, other than Hong Kong, which I guess counts because it's part of China now. But that's the only part of Kowloon was the only part of China I've ever been to. So it's interesting to know that now that I have heritage from Kowloon though. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like going from Kowloon to LA is like such a natural progression. So my family has been, we're generational, like big city people. Yeah. And then my gongong, my grandpa, my maternal grandpa, he was a bus driver. So apparently he drove those like big red like double-decker buses. So yeah. I've always been a little city mouse, or I guess a city cat, I guess. City bird. What animal am I at this point? I've got a bird mask, but I'm also Kurtis. I don't know what I am anymore. I'm everything. Kanto mentioned. Yup, that's me. I'm Kanto on both sides. Lore. Yup. That's Kurtis lore. Even though it's literally just my real life lore, but I mean my VTuber self is my Kurtis self. So I mean, my VTuber self is my. It's all me. I'm just me. So real lore. It's so funny talking about real life experiences and being like lore. That's lore. Or just like real life stuff. Because I mean, I guess technically is lore. Canon lore that my first ever theft was actually from a church. I should probably give that context. I don't think everyone remembers that story. The first thing I ever stole was was a Wii Motion Plus accessory from my church when I was a kid. I'm talking about lore. It was this thing. I stole it from my church and I never gave it back. So it's really funny out of context just to say, yeah, my first theft ever was just like stealing from a church. By the way, I do not condone stealing. YouTube, please do not ban me. Every time I talk about stealing, it is only for entertainment purposes. I do not want my viewers to actually go out and steal anything. Bombastic side eye. But no, it's so funny whenever I was so funny. I was just be like, yeah, my first stuff, whatever. I just stole from my church. It's just like, instead of saying my church, it's just a church. It sounds so much worse when you say it like that. But no, it was just a little Wii Motion Plus accessory because I knew for a fact that my church was not using that. They weren't using. I should have stolen their Dreamcast. They had a Dreamcast in there, dude. I don't regret stealing the Wii Motion Plus accessory. I regret not going back and stealing their freaking like Sega Dreamcast. They had one and they weren't using it. I should have taken it, dude. I should have at least asked if I could have it, you know? And I mean, I never even asked. That's what I should have stolen. I took the wrong thing, dude. Oh my god. I could have had a Sega Dreamcast. Just think about it. It's okay. It's for entertainment purposes only. Again, and we're talking about the fact that about what I didn't steal. I did not steal a Sega Dreamcast from my church. Okay, I did not. So it's fine. No, again, no. I shouldn't have stolen it. Period. I did not steal it, but I did, and now I'm here talking to all of you as a little silly delinquent, who's actually kind of a goody two shoes. Okay, anyways. Two things that should never be together. The word delinquent and my silly little face. Those two things should not go together. Yeah, we do not discuss what may or may not have happened in that church. That makes it sound so much worse. Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about things happened in that church. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to keep chatting, but I promised my mom that I would not go. I think I promised my mom that I wouldn't stream for that long. It's already been nearly 3 hours. I was actually about to say we should probably wrap up stream, or I wanted to say we should wrap up stream about 30 minutes ago. We should probably wrap up stream. I'm having a lot of fun, but we should wrap up. I don't want to go yet, but I gotta go because I gotta go have dinner, and then I don't know if I'm gonna have time to run. If I'm gonna have time to run, if I do want to run, it's gonna have to be before dinner. So I'm gonna have to go back to dinner. I don't know what's new here. I'll ask my mom. It's spaghetti. We're having spaghetti. Kurtis and I should end soon while streaming for another hour. Oh, I just love yapping, and yeah, you guys are so much fun to yap with, you know. I don't know. Yapping streams are always my favorite streams to do. Yeah, we're having spaghetti with meatballs, and also salad. So that'll be fun. Actually, they're already almost done, so I think I'm okay to. My dad's already finished, and my mom and my sister are finishing up, and they're just yapping at the dinner table. I've told, like, my mom used to get very upset that I didn't come out for dinner when I streamed, and I told her when I came back this summer, like, hey mom, can you just expect that I'm, like, if I'm streaming it late at night, like, if I don't come out, then, like, you can just have dinner without me. And ever since then, she's been a lot more, like, patient with me about that. I think she just needed to know that, like, I think she just needed to like set expectations about when I'm gonna come out after streaming, and then she's like totally fine with it. So now she's not like super anal about me trying to get out and have dinner at the same time as everyone. She's like, oh, okay, Kurtis is streaming. Okay, we can just have dinner then. So, okay, but I'm gonna go wrap up. I'm gonna go probably take a run, eat, work on some video editing stuff for the YouTube, and then also my cosplay for Anime Expo, and do whatever after I come back. Maybe take a nap, I don't know, but probably load after the run. Yeah, I want to run after the run. I want to eat after the run, because if I eat before, then I'm not gonna have a good time. So yeah, Kurbit. That's me. That's Kurbit. Kurbis. I have so many nicknames. Kurbit is one. Kurbis. I don't know. Anyways, okay. I want to wrap up. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. I think my next stream is gonna be on Sunday. We're gonna do Adults Room Chapter 5. Actually, shoot. I haven't finished the Chapter 3 secret boss yet, so I'll do that. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Okay. Me failing to type Kurtis 20 times in a row. One. Stream ends when I say Kurtis correctly. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will. Yeah. Otsuhoshi. I've been unironically saying that now. I think I like Otsuhoshi. That's really nice. I think I'm gonna say that from now on. Otsuhoshi, everyone. Bye bye. Good night. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.